Steph.
Yeah.
What was something that you just loved about Korea?
I would have to say my international friendships, because I made so many friends from all over the world, learned about so many cultures, and even got to visit some of them in their home countries, which was pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah, Korea's that place where you can network and you end up meeting people from pretty much every continent except Antarctica. And you, especially with people that aren't Korean, you end up building these relationships that you don't expect are going to happen. And of course, if you're an outgoing person or friendly, you're going to make Korean friends too. But yeah, I think that's like an undervalued part of the experience.
What about you?
Honestly, my university job. I worked 2 days a week. Near the end, I was only working in the afternoons. I was making upwards of $4 grand a month and 5 months vacation a year. I don't think you guys really know that.
It was pretty sweet.
One thing that I loved about Korea and that I miss is the street food.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Of course, you do too, I'm sure.
I do.
Yeah, what was your favorite street food?
Chicken on a stick!
I started to become a big fan of hodok near the end.
Yeah, hot dog was awesome.
Yeah. But there's just so many different places you could go where street food's just wha-bam right there. Like, for example, in Yeongdeungpo, if you ever like exit the train or subway station, there's just a line of street food vendors on the main street, probably 30, 40 deep. And a lot of times they're selling the same things or similar things, but they're always really, really tasty and probably not that good for you, but like, who cares?
Yeah, it's like $1, $2, and you can fill yourself up.
Yeah, and it's really popular with Korean people too.
One thing that I miss is Korean makeup shops, because you could go in their shops, usually in places like Myeongdong, there's shop after shop after shop, so you've got plenty of selection, they're really helpful, and they give you lots of free samples.
I can sympathize with this. There are a lot of brand makeup stores available in Korea that I don't see here. Here I see makeup shopping at Walmart or makeup shopping in limited supply at Wegmans, or, you know, I don't know, maybe in the mall.
Yes.
I mean, I don't buy makeup, but
They're in the mall.
You know what I mean. It just seemed like in Korea, even makeup shopping was extremely convenient. The only downside of that was you end up spending a lot of money if you are attracted to that sort of thing.
Probably the one that I brag about the most here in the US is the technology in Korea.
I can agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I was having a slow upload today, as a matter of fact, and that occasionally happened in Korea, but overall, I think for your money, you get better technology over there and more people adopting it more quickly. Like, it's more accepted to have a smartphone, have all these things. We got people in my family that don't have a smartphone. Like, I can't text message them. I still have to call them if I want to speak. How would you rate your English teaching experience there?
I actually really liked it. I would rate it 7.5 or 8. I didn't always like my bosses, but the actual teaching experience I really did enjoy, and the kids were super cute and sweet. Even like the older kids, they were really cool to talk to, especially because they weren't used to talking to teachers the way that we are in the US, and so like you could build a really good connection.
I'll tell you what, not that healthcare isn't good here, but it's very, very convenient and high quality in Korea.
It's also hassle-free. I think that's the word that comes to my mind whenever I think of Korean healthcare, because here in the US, when you sign up for a healthcare plan, first off, you have to go through the whole shabizzle to find a healthcare plan. Then you have to choose your practitioner, and then you have to go to the practitioner before you go to the specialist. But in Korea, you can go directly to the specialist, walk in, give them your like national insurance number, and like, shabam, you're in and you're out in like 20 minutes. And we were actually talking to a friend last night that you don't have to wait for your results for like 2 weeks like most places do. It's usually a very quick turnaround. They do everything on the spot and you get everything very quickly.
Yeah, our friend last night was talking about her experience in Japan. I don't know what the healthcare situation in Japan is, but it sounds like it's similar to Korea. I had an MRI done in Korea near the end of our time there. And I don't know if you're familiar with MRIs, but you got to sit for like 30 minutes, not move. And then in the United States, I hear you get the results back weeks later, even like longer than that. I literally got done with the MRI in Korea, went downstairs, and the doctor had my results up on his computer and was showing me on a separate screen and like pointing out the problem areas like immediately.
You know my ultimate favorite thing about Korea?
This little kid right here. Hey, Lils. What's something that you love about Korea? Drop a note down below and click the like button while you're down there. Hasta luego.
Bye.
We. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta poop.